understand geography as a subject first. Okay. Now for this, now a lot of questions on. By the way, I'll request all of you have to have your pen paper with you. So geography as a subject. Geography as a subject. क्या है subject? Now see, geography studies the earth, and a very important word with earth is, it studies earth in relation with man. This is a very important idea. Say, think of geology. Okay, वो भी earth के बारे में पढ़ता है. There are different aspects of earth. Say there are climate of earth, there are forests of the earth, there are wildlife of the earth, there are oceans of the earth, which physics studies, which botany will study, which zoology will study, but none of them study in relationship to the man in totality. Earth में क्या क्या है? Earth has atmosphere, earth has land, earth has water, earth has life forms, earth has life. When I study all of them together, not just, not just, okay, only one dimension. हमें सब कुछ पढ़ना, everything I must study, and I must study how all of them are related to man. As in, how does atmosphere impact man? And how does man impact atmosphere? How does land impact man? And how does man impact the land? The relationship between this is very important. Plus, the relationship between each other also. This also is part of geographical study. How does atmosphere impact land? And this atmosphere and water, and this atmosphere and life, and this land and water, land and life, and back again. There is a very, very popular diagram. We call that as the geography. We call this as the geography tetrahedron. We call this as the geography tetrahedron. So I can explain what geography is on the basis of this diagram. Think of a pyramid. The base of the pyramid is land, is water, okay, is atmosphere and life. And this apex may we have man. This is the scope of geography. Geography studies the relationship of man with each of these domains. The relationship of man with all of the components, plus the relationship of these with each other also. Relationship of each with each other. This is what's called as the geography tetrahedron. Tetrahedron means something which has the base of a four-sided figure. The base is a four-sided figure, and they all are linked to one another. Land bhi hai, atmosphere bhi hai, life bhi hai, water bhi hai, and link that with the man. The study of land is what becomes geomorphology. I'm sure you've heard this term. The study of atmosphere is what becomes climatology. Correct. Climatology. The study of water is hydrology, but because the bulk of the water oceans hai, we call this as the oceanography. And life is the biogeography. The four realms of the earth and the nature. Okay, the land, geomorphology, the atmosphere, climatology, the water is hydrology along with oceanography, and life is biogeography. ये सब मिलाकर how they interact and how it impacts man. Now, if I talk about impact and मैन इन्वायरमेंट रिलेशनशिप अगर हम पढ़ाई करें, दिस रिलेशनशिप हैज टू पार्ट्स. द रिलेशनशिप ऑफ हाउ एनवायरमेंट इंपैक्ट्स मैन, ओके, एंड ऑल्सो हाउ मैन इंपैक्ट्स एनवायरमेंट. ये दो पार्ट है. हाउ डज एनवायरमेंट इंपैक्ट मैन? द टाइप ऑफ फूड आई ईट, the type of clothes I put on, the type of, okay, your belief systems I have, my religion, my gods, okay, the type of houses I make. That's how environment impacts man. And how does man impact environment? I cut down the forest, I make roads, I construct buildings, okay, I make cities, villages. So if you look at the man-environment relationship in totality of all of this, तो मिला के अगर बात करोगे ना, there are broadly two things. Broadly two things. One is, okay, the natural environment. There is a natural environment which is given to us by God or by the nature. And second is the environment that man makes. The man makes an environment. The room is a made environment. The city I live in is a made environment. Okay, the agriculture that I do is also what I have made. Okay, the villages I live in is what I have made. I repeat. So if I look at geography and how it impacts us, it is a study of man-environment relationship. Okay, environment is land, environment is water, environment is air, environment is life. It is man-environment relationship. That's why go back to the first, okay, you are studying earth in relationship to the man. Okay, and then I said this man-environment relationship का दो part है. Environment impacting man and man also impacting environment. So this thing to study, I must know two things. I must know the environment that nature has given us. If man was not here, what would the environment be, which is natural, and the environment that man has made. So geography का यही scope है. One of the common questions that troubles lot of people is, sir, geography is on the higher side, it is vast. Okay, now see, if you look at core subjects जैसे कि ज्योग्राफी है, पॉलिटिकल साइंस है, हिस्ट्री है, ये कोर सब्जेक्ट्स हैं. कोर सब्जेक्ट्स विल ऑलवेज हैव लॉट ऑफ हिस्टोरिकल लेगेसी, बहुत दिनों से पढ़ते आए हैं. सो यस, दे विल रिक्वायर 10, 15, 20% of more time. If other subjects will take approximately 4.5, 5 months, geography will take 5.5, 6 months. Political science also take 5.5 and 6 months. So will history. And one reason why so much is because I end up studying everything in geography. Geography में आप environment problems पढ़ेंगे. Geography में you will study society also. Geography will also study whatever problems of developments we have. Geography will study agriculture. Geography will study industries. In fact, okay, geography has the maximum overlap with GS. Because I teach geography in the GS classes, I am also teaching geography. I teach environment. I teach security. I teach disaster management. I also teach international relations and also some topics of social issues. So it is but natural कि अगर geography आपका control में है, a good part of GS also gets managed. Almost more than 250 marks in GS is geography related. Say if you look at the ecosystem, most of the environment teachers are geography based students or geography based teachers. So I think be okay with it. Whether you study in geography or not, आपको GS में तो पक्का पढ़ना पड़ेगा. So as a part of our course, we say that because you're enrolled with us in geography, you can do my GS environment class also, because it helps you develop the understanding across the subjects. Okay, so let's be clear here that geography has a very wide scope of study. You study, when I say, what does man do? What does man do? Agriculture. What does man do? Industries. What do man do? Make roads. What does man do? Societies, our cultures. Plus, the nature itself is, all aspects of earth. So I was explaining, if I go back to our conversation here, understand geography as a subject. And you appreciate one more thing. When I say man and environment, are these static things or are they dynamic things? Dynamic. They keep changing, right? Therefore, geography will have current affairs also. एक क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं सर करंट अफेयर्स भी है, इतना ज्यादा है, कैन आई मैनेज और नॉट? माय आंसर इज, बेटा ज्योग्राफी में पढ़ो ना पढ़ो, आपको तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा ना. ओके, यू टेक एनी सब्जेक्ट, यू मस्ट डू करंट अफेयर्स. ज्योग्राफी विल डू इट अलोंग विद द कोर्स. यू टेक एनी सब्जेक्ट, यू मस्ट स्टडी एनवायरमेंट. ज्योग्राफी में आप एनवायरमेंट पढ़ लोगे. यू टेक एनी सब्जेक्ट, यू स्टिल मस्ट डू IR एंड सिक्योरिटी. ज्योग्राफी का सिलेबस का पार्ट है. So see this as an advantage. That's what I'm saying. See geography as a subject and understand its scope and dimensions. Okay, and that's one reason, because I touch on so many things. I've been also teaching the essays in the GS. Right from 2001 to, I have been as essay teacher also. Why? Because geography gives me that range of content to discuss and talk.